Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan regenerals. How are you all doing today? I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling irie because we've got another jam-packed reading for you today. Yes, honey. Yes, darling. Today's reading is all about what's coming to you. Okay, we're going to look and see what wants to come out from the cards on what's coming to you, whether this is, in your love life, money, and career. Okay, so sit back and relax with a nice cup of tea. Tell us what you are sipping on today. Put it in the comments, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Come and join the Love and Light family and send a little message. Love engaging with you all, okay? So before we begin, okay, we got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So go to the number that's calling you, okay? And we're going to bring in some good energy into these reads with a gratitude opening, okay? So let's get into it. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, ancestors, for the messages that we are about to receive today. May these messages resonate with the collective so they can use these messages to strengthen their intuition and to use their discernment every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so sit back, get comfy as we get into these reads. Okay, I've got some water. I just had a cup of coffee. Let us know what you are sipping on, and I will see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan regenerals. So we have pile 1. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Sit back and relax with a nice cup of tea or a beverage of your choice or your preference as we get into these intuitive reads. And you may hear, woy, yoy, woy, yoy, yoy, yoy. That's just the messages of those downloads that are coming in. So let's get into it and let's see Wagwan. Okay, so we have the 6 of Pentacles. Whoa, so what's coming to you? I can see from this card, the 6 of Pentacles represents that energy of things coming to you. This energy of receive, give. Okay, give, receive. And I feel like if you've been working on maybe projects, you've been taking time to work on maybe any passions or anything that you really, it could be whether at work, it could be something you're doing as a hobby and maybe want to take it into like a side hustle or anything like that. I feel like it's telling you, this is really good news that you're going to be rewarded for all that hard work, that time and that effort that you may have been maybe sacrificing some time in your week or your routine to focus on things, where it could also be, let's say, fitness, just working on a particular goal. Like, I can see this is going to be rewarding for you. But I feel like also in regards to love, this could also be you are taking on this idea of really bringing in an energy of you giving yourself the same amount of time and energy that you may have given to others. This is also what I'm also getting. I feel like with the scales being here, you are recognizing that it has to be a balance. There has to be a level of equal rights, fairness, equal. There's a song that's coming to mind called "Equal Rights" by it's a dancehall artist called Aishana. It's a bit of a cheeky song. But it's called Equal Rights. Alright, sorry guys, I don't know what's going on. The camera's been playing up a little bit today, so back onto it. So I feel like in regards to your career, this could also be, you might be noticing, I feel like this could be also a good time to just keep an eye if there's any like any kind of performance or like I don't know what to say, appraisals, but any kind of like for performance reviews and things like that. I feel like you're going to you're going to notice that the importance of everything that you've been doing, that you've been working on your career or anything, any projects. Like I feel like you're really gonna see those rewards coming to you. But I feel like it can also be if there a time that maybe if there may be somebody that may want to also come back and make amends, whether they could maybe have noticed or realized any errors or anything like that. I feel like this could also be a time that you may hear from somebody. Okay, and I also feel that with this message as well, it's also a good time wherever you can to donate, even if it's like a little here and there. It's a really good way to bring in good energy as well. So when I see the Six of Pentacles, I always see it as like it's also a good reminder to make sure you are putting things in balance. So whether it's you using time to focus on your goals, focus on your ambitions, but also to balance the give and the receive energy, okay, that is around you, or the give and receive energy that you give to yourself as well as to others. Okay, so we're gonna just pull out some more information regarding what's coming to you from the cards. So we're gonna start with the Jamaican Proverbs. Okay, right, so let's start with the Jamaican Proverbs. For the collective who chose pile 1, okay, what do they need to know? What's coming to them? What's coming to them? Whether it's money, love, career. What additional message can the Jamaican Proverbs provide, please? One message, please. Ooh, this wants to come out. Crab in a barrel. Look at that. The crab in a barrel climb upon one another. So that simply means climb. The crabs in a barrel. When crabs are all piled up on each other in the barrel, the idea is like who can get out, and I feel like this message here is kind of telling us there could be a lot of competition, there could be a lot of jealousy. Now earlier I did mention that there might be maybe someone who wants to apologize or things like that, and I feel like there could also be just to notice if there's anything in any projects you have at this time, like maybe just keep things to yourself and just keep focusing on what you're doing, because I feel like again that give and receive energy, I feel like there might be people that might be interested in what you're saying or what you're doing, but it's really to try and see how they can make comparisons or things like that. So I feel like it's also a good time to move away from any kind of energy where you're feeling like you are being compared, or there's comparisons about what you have and what you don't have. Okay, because again that brings in the energy of lack, and nobody got time for that. Okay, so I feel like it's saying, just take yourself away from that, and in Jamaican culture we call that crab in a barrel mentality. So crab in a barrel mentality, so it's like rather than seeing that you can get it, it's like somebody will try to like parasite on somebody else to say, well, they've got it, so I can rely on them. So it almost creates an imbalance. And you look at the scales here, an imbalance in this kind of codependent relationship, where instead of taking the opportunity to then go, and we can all have people that we may have know who can be like that, like they don't want to work for what they have, whether it could be in their love life, the money or career. It's like trying to pull or take from others. I hope that's making sense, but I feel like it's kind of saying what's coming to you is just to be mindful of that, to be aware of that. Okay, if there's anything that you're working on at this time or you're building on, I feel like that it's to ensure that your give and receive energy of that is balanced, and to prioritize and to focus your energy where it needs to be. Okay, but also taking that time to just be mindful of if there's anyone around you that could really be invested but may have ulterior motives as well. Okay. All right, so let's pull out a oracle message. Right, I really like these oracle messages. It's the mermaid deck. They need a bit of shuffling, so let's shuffle them a bit. They need a bit of shuffling. Okay, so let's just see what pulls out and see what message from this from the oracle deck do the collective need to know about what's coming to them. What's coming to them? It's love, messages, money, career. Ooh, make a decision. Make a decision. And you know, again, the 6 can represent that energy of balance, that energy of harmony. Making a decision. It says feeling stuck or indecisive. Listen to your intuition and make a decision. So this could be, there could be some decisions that you may need to make. Whether I feel like that, it could be in the energy of that gift and receive energy. Whether when it comes to your love life, maybe particular relationships, or in your friendships or boundaries. I feel like there could be a strong energy around that, and making sure you take that time to like sit on it, assess your options, but to make a decision. But I feel like it's kind of saying, don't get stuck in that energy of feeling that you are not sure of what should you do. It's about really taking that time to say, you know what, this like, even just looking at it on a scale level, yeah, this works well, this doesn't work well. So it's kind of saying like, okay, what went well, or what works well, what could be done better, or what could be done differently. And I feel like it's kind of saying, if you can take on a more of a balanced approach, that can also help you to make a decision where there might be some kind of challenges around you making that decision. So I'm hoping that's making sense. Okay, so we're gonna pull out a love message, baby, from the Lovers Oracle. Let's have a look. What message wants to come out for the collective who chose pile 1? What message wants to come out for the... Ooh. Right, we're going to pull out 1. Let's see, because this one's... They're heart-shaped. As you can see, they're heart-shaped. So it's trying to see which one comes out. Let's see. One wants to come out. So for the collective who chose pile 1, what love message do they need to know? What's coming to them? Ooh, okay. So we have a sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So if there is a current relationship, or there is somebody that you know, and there has been like in terms of with the 6 of Pentacles here, maybe there could have been some kind of like prioritizing issues, balancing issues. I feel like it's saying to honor and treasure that relationship. So whether the two of you can come together and see the importance in your relationship and work on any communication or any issues around balance, time. I feel like a lot of it is about a time, as we said earlier, about that prioritizing, sacrificing, you know, focusing on what is important. Okay. Wow, so quite a few messages came out. Reflection. Give each other some time, space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And I feel like good affirmation at this time could be something like, everything always works in my favor. Everything always works in my favor. Everything always works in the favor of our relationship. Everything always works. I'm in line with universe. I'm in line with spirit. I'm in line with my guardian angels. Like, if you take on that attitude, you know, it can really help you to bring in that good vibration and energy every time. Yes, darling. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Transformation. So your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transfers all things. So again, if there's anything to do with your love life, if it's anything to do with any passions, anything that you're doing right now, whether it's your money, your career, you putting love energy into it, you showing love, you showing, putting time and passion and energy, it will shine through. So again, apologies again. Boy, the Mercury be playing, y'all. Last bit. Okay, so back to this. Okay, so for some of you, yes, there might be like a relationship or a separation from somebody, and I feel like maybe their energy could also be connecting with you at this time. But I feel like with this message of transformation as well, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transform all things. Okay, so there is, like, a lot of energy of taking time to reflect, taking time to appreciate what you have. All of these key things are really important, even just for yourself. Just value, like, what's important, put time and energy in what will really help you to grow, what will help you to learn, what will help you to feel more inspired in life. Okay, and last but not least, we are going to end this read, okay, with a message from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake, because we haven't had you for a little while. Yes, so cute. Okay, all right, let's see what the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake wants to tell collective who chose pile number one. So in terms of pile number one, when it comes to what's coming to you in love, money, career, is there any message from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake that you would like to tell the collective, please? Let's see what wants to come out. Ooh, one came out. What did they need to know? Hey, what do you need to know from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake? What do you need to know? Oh, what do you need to know? We got one. Oh, Spiritual Guidance Cupcake. What do you need to know? Whoa. Okay, 3 came out. Let's have a look. So we have write 4 affirmations. Write 4 affirmations for yourself, starting with I am, and say it out loud to yourself, okay, before you go to bed. And before you go to bed, okay, you can say it as well 3 times as well. So just say them 3 times every time you repeat. So when you say the affirmation, so for example, you could say I am amazing, and you say it 3 times. I am amazing. I am amazing. 3 in numerology, and in tarot, it's all about growth and expansion. Okay, so it'll also help your subconscious to reaffirm that. Okay, so 4 affirmations for yourself. Yeah, 4 affirmations that you can say for yourself, starting with I am. Woo! That's a lovely message. Okay, and it may help you to feel more confident as well when making decisions. Yes. All right, now let's have a look. Watch a comedy film and laugh the night away. Now I feel like this could be, again, prioritizing that time, that maybe if you've been putting a lot of time or sacrificing time here and there, I feel like it's saying now reward yourself, because all the stuff that you've been doing is going to come in fruition. You're going to see it multiply. You're going to see that abundance coming in. Now give yourself some time to appreciate and show that love to yourself. Yes, this is what is needed right now. Okay, lighten up the load. Okay, you got to lively up yourself. Yes, in the words of Bob Marley, lively up yourself. Okay, right now, love, we've got love, take a break and catch up on your shows. Take a break and catch up on your shows. So if there's things that you need to maybe catch up on, whether it's like a show, you want to binge on the show, or just relax or wind down. I feel like wind down. Hey, we're gonna wind down. We're gonna wind down. Okay, I feel like this could be also that energy of the balance. Okay, with the scales, balancing what you're doing in life. Okay, if you're gonna be playing hard, but you gotta also sorry, you've got to be working hard, but you also got to be making sure you balance that as well. So giving yourself lots of rest time, okay, so you can rejuvenate, so you can get better, get stronger, become more resilient, okay? And I feel like this is where the decision comes in, because if you're constantly working, sometimes you need to take yourself away. You know, there's that saying of like, when you're in the circle, it's hard to see what's going on when you're out, when you're not outside of the circle. Like for instance, someone can see from a bird's eye view what's going on, because they've detached themselves away, that there's no kind of like emotional attachment there where they can go, okay, I'm so tied to this project, I'm so tied to this, and I can't see what's going on. Let me take some time to reflect, be still for a while, so that then it can help me to make a more well-informed, wiser decision. I hope that's making sense. Okay. All right. So next one we have, 4 affirmations. Oh yes, we've done them all. So to the collective, I'm going to do one last message, overall message, using the Simply Tarot deck. Let's have one overall message for the collective. Woo! That one is King of Wands, baby. King of Wands. I feel like this King of Wands, this could be an energy here of somebody who has this energy, but I feel like this is also your energy that is taking that time to focus on you, focus on your projects, build on you. There could be a strong masculine energy here as well. So whether it could be the energy of just doing, because taking time to just do things, work on projects, I feel like that confidence and all that kind of stuff will help you to really shine. It will help to bring more of that transformational good energy around you as well. And as well, I feel like the more you take on that action of being brave and kind of almost like going through the fear, if you're feeling kind of like, oh, I'm not sure about this, I'm not sure about that, but still going through it anyway, I feel like it will really help you to break blockages that may have been there at this time, and really help you to break through them. So have no fear, just get on with it and just embrace that energy. Especially with all these affirmations, will really help you to feel confident as well. So what's coming to you, okay, is you stepping into your glorious self. Okay, so for the collective who chose pile 1, I hope those messages are resonating. Okay, you know what we like to do around here: take what resonates and leave. We have to say it with power. Leave the rest. Okay, I saw it go. That simply means that's how it goes around here. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. But be sure to always look good, feel good, tap into that energy. Okay, stay blessed and stay hydrated. And I will see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we have pile 2. Let's see what messages are under pile 2. So sit back and relax as we gather into these intuitive gems. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And be sure to have a nice cup of water or tea or a beverage so you stay hydrated in these reads. Alright, let's see Wagwan. What's coming to you? So I feel like what's coming to you, there may be lots of lessons, there may be lots of things that you may see that, and I feel like with the 9 of Cups represents like I get the energy of like a wish fulfillment. I get the energy of feeling content in yourself. I get the energy of self-love. So I feel like this time could be a lot of that energy coming towards you right now. Okay, so if in regards to love, I feel like it could be a good time to really tap into that energy of your self-love, working on your self-love, tapping on your self-love, tapping on what's important to you. If there's been any kind of like energy of conditional love, to let go of that, release that, so you are embracing more unconditional love into your life, so that one, it, you know, it helps you to manifest better, because the, you know, if you are if you are attuned to what love feels like and love looks like unconditionally, that helps you to bring a lot more into your life. It helps you to shift those energies of unworthiness or anything like that that can then hinder you or create blockages for you to manifest love, to manifest abundance of opportunities in your life. Because I hope that is making sense. So, but I feel like it's also the nine of cups could also maybe represent if you've been taking some time or some alone time. Maybe through that alone time you may have also had like a spiritual awakening of just feeling more tuned, because you've taken that some time to reflect and really focus on what's important, valuing the abundance that you have in your life, whether it's like your friends, your family, the relationships that you have in your life, the career that you have. I feel like it's like taking that time to really appreciate all those things and looking at all of the things that you have achieved, okay, and embracing that with gratitude as well. But I feel like also with the Nine of Cups, it can also be like, you know, wanting to match now in terms of love, for somebody to match that same energy. Like I feel like you also, it could also be you coming to a stage or a place in your life right now, like you've got this kind of ages and stages mentality, where you might be seeing things from on a different light and thinking, I'm taking this time to work on myself, build on myself, grow, heal. That is the only type of energy that I want to attract. Because if you take on that attitude as well, it really helps you to manifest and bring in something that matches your energy. Okay, like how there's a saying about like attracts like, and I feel like that is can be very telling as well, in terms of if we don't feel great, okay, and we have any sense of unworthiness or things like that, we can then attract that, because then thoughts and feelings can create manifesting energy. Okay, whether we like it or not, it creates that manifesting energy. So it's really about getting in tune with yourself and knowing what is it that you value, what you find important, so that you can then really attune to that and bring more of that. So I hope that's making sense. Okay, right. Ooh, we excited. So we're going to pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what the Jamaican proverb wants to tell you in regards to what's coming to you. So can with the Jamaican, for the collective who chose pile 2, what message in regards to love, money, career, what's coming to you? What's coming to the collective who chose pile 2? Woo, 2 wanted to come out. Oh, 3. So let's read them all then, because there could be more than one message here. Right, muscle, but there might be something to do with muscle. Let's have it. Either it could be an energy muscle, it could be an emotional muscle. Okay, we'll continue. So the proverb here is, if you can't hear, then you must feel. If you can't hear, then you must feel. So this simply means if you can't hear, then you must feel. And essentially it's kind of like, if you don't pick up those lessons, and you're not, whether it could be like from signs, synchronicities or things like that, then you might have to go through those tower moments, of those lessons to go, okay, this is what I should have learned, this is what I should have picked up, but I ignored those signs, I ignored those synchronicities. Okay, but I feel like with the 9 of Cups being here is you've taken on that. Maybe in the past you may have ignored them, but now that with the 9 of Cups being here, I feel like what's coming to you is more of that enlightenment, like, wow, I can see how this wasn't maybe right for me. I can see this is what I need to put my time and energy, and this is where my cups needed to be filled. This is what I needed to do for my self-love. This is what I needed to do for my self-respect. This is what I needed to do for my boundaries. This is the energy that I'm getting from this Jamaican proverb, okay? Listen to good advice. And I feel like you may be taking on that on board, whether it could be through listening to tarot readings, listening to like motivational speakers. You may have been seeing signs, you may be seeing synchronicities, you may be seeing angel numbers. I feel like this could be you taking on this approach of like, wow, you know, this is where I am. I'm at this current, you know, ages and stages. It could be that as well, with those milestones, and really thinking, this is where I want to be. Now, I know that if I want to be here in the next 5 years, then I can't keep doing the same things, because I'm just going to get the same results. So I feel like that energy is really calling out in the Nine of Cups here, okay, and taking on this approach of wanting to listen to good advice as well. Okay, wow. What is for you can't be on for you. What is for you can't be on for you. This simply means what is deemed to be yours, okay? What the universe has said, you know what? This is going to belong to Jane. This is going to belong to John. This is going to belong to you. No one can take that from you. No one can take that from you, because that is divine's creation for you. Okay? So it will come. Don't rush. Stay consistent and stay focused on your goals. And look at the Nine of Cups. That's that energy of like, you know what? I took the time. I just continue to work. Even if of course, everybody has trials and tribulations. Everybody. I don't think you can't be born in this world and no one has a trial or tribulation. No one has a challenge. No one has faced any type of adversity. But I feel like from those challenges, from those trials, from those tribulations, it has developed a resilience in you to overcome, and to not take on this attitude of, oh, why me? Why is this happening to me? And taking on this victim approach. I feel like it's kind of saying, no, you know what? I'm going to be a warrior up in here. I'm going to be a warrior. I'm going to learn from this. What is coming to you? And this is interesting, because it is what is coming to you. But I feel like it's kind of this feeling of being at peace with yourself. But that feeling of peace brings more rewards to you, more than you could even imagine. Okay, so focus on your goals and be happy for others, and know that your time will come. So if there are any projects, anything you've been trying to focus on, things that you wanting to come and unfold, whether it could be love, it could be you focusing on your career, it could be you wanting to seek someone who values marriage and wanting to buy a house. I can see it was like all those kind of different things, or wanting children, or the desire to have more children, or things like that. I feel like it's saying, you know, don't let seeing what other people's got going on. And it's funny because Pile 1 had a similar message as well about competition and making comparisons with other people. And the message around that is, don't get caught up in that, because then that creates an energy of lack. And then if we get caught up in that energy of lack, that takes us, if we were like 10 steps ahead, it takes us 10 steps, 20 steps back. And it's like, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. It's time to build. It's time to focus on that energy. It's time to really be in contact with what you have. Be at peace with what you have. So then that energy creates more abundant manifesting energy for you. Okay? Wow. Okay. So, when beggar a beg, from beggar him never get rich. So when beggar a beg, from beggar him never get rich. So I hope you can fairly understand this Jamaican patois, but it simply means when someone is constantly begging from another beggar, they will never get rich. And I feel like the message here is kind of being content with yourself, being at peace with yourself. And I feel like it's also an energy of boundaries. If you are working on something and you wanted to get something done, and let's say you could be, I feel like this could be like, maybe you could be a sibling, or you could be someone in your community or amongst a group of friends who may have done really well. You can't take on the burdens of other people's problems. This is the energy that I'm getting, because sometimes with the Nine of Cups, from my experience of when reading tarot, that the Nine of Cups can really pop out as well to show that example of that codependent relationship that can be really unhealthy. Okay, and I feel like it's kind of saying you can't take on everybody's burdens, you can't take on everybody's problems, because eventually it leads to a burnout, and it leads to a point that no one's like trying to help everybody is also leaving you at a depletion. Okay, it's leaving you at a depletion, and it's, you know, and that's the depletion. Okay, when it's in the reverse, that's the depletion of that kind of toxic energy. And I feel like it's also telling us to be mindful of that. Okay, so be mindful of your circle and your mindset, and who you hang around. I was going to say who you rang, but I feel like if it's also maybe people who might be making calls to you, okay, who you hang around, because energy attracts energy. So you know that like attracts like, energy attracts energy. So I feel like it's saying be mindful of that energy as well. Okay, right, so we are going to pull out a message from the Love Oracle. So let's see what message wants to come out for the collective who chose pile 2. What's coming to you with love, money, career? We're looking into all of those things. What is coming to you? Okay, we've got 3 messages. So imagine all unwanted thoughts. So this is the picture. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And again, I feel like this is that strong energy of being at peace. Oh, it's 4. Being at peace with yourself. Being at peace with yourself. Okay. Okay. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. We just said earlier about being content with yourself, you know, having that feeling of being content with yourself and not feeling like you have to take on everybody's burdens. Okay, because the Jamaican proverb, when a beggar beg from a beggar, him never get rich. If you're constantly trying to help, then it also creates a lack in you, but it also creates issues of boundaries. It also creates issues of codependency. It also creates those issues where maybe your sense of, also create issues around your sense of self-worth. Okay, and we gotta stop that now. Okay, I can also hear Auntie Self-Love wanting to come out. Baby, darling, honey, we have to stop it. Listen, darling. We have to stop it. It's not good. It's not good for your overall health. It's not good for your peace of mind. And we want to bring peace into your life. You have to stop it, darling. You have to stop it. Stop that. Stop it. Listen, stop it. Thank you, Auntie Self-Love. Well, I felt at peace there. But that message is like, yeah, stop doing that to yourself, because you're hurting yourself. You are hurting yourself. And I feel like it's also this message of like, sometimes when we give, and it's not always like to give to receive and to accept something from it. And I feel like it's this energy of, sometimes we might have to just rewire how we look at how love comes to us. Okay, love is a two-way thing. Love is it's exchange. Love is pure. Love is real. Okay, And I feel like it's kind of recognizing and understanding what love looks like to you, understanding your love languages, because the more you can understand who you are in the game of love, baby, that just makes it 100 times easier, because now you know who you are, you know what is it that you like, you know how you like to receive love, you know how you like to give love, okay, and you are at peace with yourself. Baby, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Okay? When you pass from this world, when you pass from this world, I forgot this so you can see the messages there. Well, so you can see the pictures. Anyway, let's move on. When you pass from this world, you take nothing from you but your soul and the memories you shared with those you love. So I feel like this is a message and a reminder, of that being in the Nine of Cups energy and really focusing on what is important. Wow. Okay. You may not always understand why things happen, okay? So lots of spiritual energy messages, and especially with the Nine of Cups, that it can really tend to come out as well. Right, so you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Now, earlier we mentioned about trials and tribulations. And I feel like this message, someone needed to hear this message. Look at that. Right. So, we're going to pull out a couple more messages. So, for the collective who chose pile 2, what oracle message do they need to see right now? What message do they need to see from this, the mermaid? This is the mermaid oracle deck. What message do they need to see? Felt like something wanted to come out. Explore your options. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. So explore your possibilities, and it's a good time to make changes. So if there's been any plans or anything that you would want to look at, maybe look at ways of how you can make sure you're, keeping your things secure, okay? And again, even if it's like using an affirmation that I'm moving in alignment with spirit, I'm moving and in an alignment with spirit, or I'm aligned with spirit, and that can really help you. Or even saying something like universe, almighty, God, and just saying like, or spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, show me a sign, or I like to use show me a number, show me an angel number, okay, to let me know this is the right path for me, this is the right decision, or this is the decision I should make at this time, okay? And you'll be amazed how often you'll see that number reoccur every time you have to make, or you're looking in a particular area, you may notice it popping up, okay? Whether it could be you watching a YouTube video and you notice it says, for instance, 22, or you go on a bus, you see 22, you see your telephone pops up with 22 somewhere. As I say, the universe works in mysterious ways, okay? That could really help you to, again, be more in tune, okay? Wow. All right. So we're going to pull out a message from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake. We haven't had a message from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake in a while, so we're gonna see what it wants to tell us, okay? So let's see what message is coming from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake. Yeah. What message is here from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake? Yeah. What message wants to come out from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake? Let's have a look. So what wants to come out? What wants to come out? What wants to come out? Okay. Ooh, I feel like one more. One's poking out. So we'll get those that fell out. Right. So we have meditate for 5 minutes before bed and say what you are thankful for to close the day. Hey. Ooh, that will help to bring that feelings of content, feelings of peace, feelings of like releasing as well, letting go of like, the day's routine, and then bringing back that good, that good vibrational energy, before you go to bed. It's such a good activity to do. And sometimes we don't do enough of that to help to balance the day. Sometimes when we've had a bad day, and then in every bad day there's always good moments, and it's tapping into those good moments to help us to balance ourselves as well, and to help us to reflect and see, oh yeah, my day wasn't that bad actually. Like today we were having camera issues, but then I can say, wow, these messages, not only is it helping the collective, as a reader, it helps me as well. So it's a two-way thing, And I love the fact that these messages are coming to help, and to help aid people's intuition, the people's intuition, the tea sippers' intuition, and the generals. Okay, the generals. Yes. So bad mind energy. Gwe, bye, good vibes only. So this again, it comes back to being mindful of your circle. So bad mind. Okay, so in Jamaican culture, we have this thing about good-minded people and bad-minded, but it's kind of it's focused on that energy of bad intentions, good intentions. So it's essentially saying, to tell that energy to gwe. Gwe simply means to go away. Gwe, go away. Bad mind energy is gwe. Bad mind energy is gwe. It's basically kind of like go away in a kind of like shortened way. So bad mind energy is gwe. Go along, okay? Go about your business. Go along, and go about your business, okay? Only good vibrational stays here, and that could be a really good way for you to reaffirm your power, reaffirm you. Good vibrations resides here. Yes. Right, we did this one. Okay. I'm saying no today to anything that is not in my schedule. Now I feel like I feel like this message is there, especially for when I said that about burden. I feel like heavy shoulders, heavy feeling like the expectations was always on you, but again that energy may not always have been reciprocal, and I feel like it's saying you have to no, and stop the over explaining. Stop over explaining yourself. I feel like that is also another thing. If you said no, you can't do it today, that's it. You don't need to be over trying to find an excuse. It's almost again that worthiness stealing. I feel like it's coming back to that worthiness stealing. I feel like this is what my intuition is telling me. Stop doing that, because when you feel like you have to constantly explain why you can't do this, why you can't do that, it's like there's still an energy of feeling like you're not good enough, and it's like, no, we need to let go of that, because I feel like also in love and career, money, that kind of energy can really hold you back. Okay? Right. Let's have a look here. You see, all this energy again, it's the same message here. Not today. I'm going to focus on me. It's not selfish, it is self-care. Yes, not today, neck. Not today, ankles. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. I'm going to focus on me, and it's not selfish, it's self-care. Yes, honey, it's self-care. It is self-care, you know, because to show up in the world, you got to show up for yourself. You got to pour that energy. You got to fill your cups. Look at those cups. What comes after the 9 of cups is the 10 of cups. That fulfillment. So you got to be working on yourself to get there. Okay, we don't get to the 10 of cups. The 10 of cups is that completion of family life, secure, like that security in our love, in our sense of self. We don't get there if we don't work on it. So for us to work on it, we have to tap into that energy of like, I've got to focus on me. This is not about me being selfish. This is not about me trying to be selfish towards others. It's me really focusing on myself, and to focus on myself. And this is the whole thing about that message again, about when beggar I beg. If you are constantly giving your cup, you're giving your cup. Look at these 9 cups look at this 9 cup this figure has created for themselves, that they have now have like an altar of all of their achievements. 1 cup goes to the family, 1 cup goes to the friends, 1 cup goes to work colleagues who's having a bad day, and you're trying to you're trying to comfort them. 1 cup goes to a partner who's like trying to do with the things. Another one goes to them as well, because maybe they need some money here or there. Another cup goes to another family member who's like, okay, so where's when you're giving all your cups away, what's going on? What's gonna happen? You're gonna be depleted in reverse. You're gonna be in that reverse moment, and that's gonna create all real lack energy, and really bring it, and it's going to create unhealthy energies with your manifesting energy, and we ain't got time for that. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. Okay, so it ain't selfish for you to be pouring that energy and time in yourself. No, honey. Okay, look at this. There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with being your true, authentic self. Real, recognize real. You have to say it straight. Real, recognize real. Real, recognize real. Okay? Always remember that. And being you is not a crime. Being you is not a crime. Okay? Wow, there's a strong energy of self-love here. But I feel like what is coming to you? We go back to this question. I feel like it's a strong energy of you tapping into you, loving on you, pouring that love on you, because I feel like it's going to show up in more than ways than one. When you tap into your goals, when you tap into what is it that you truly want and desire, it will show up in your love life. It will show up in your career. It will show up in your money. Okay, so we're gonna have a last but not least. Just let's see, have a tarot card from the Simply Tarot. Look, what? Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is that completion in you, having that family life, you know, stability, building a legacy, building wealth, building abundance, building joy, building a secure life, you know. So if having your own family, having all, like, if that's an ambition of yours, all of these will, you know, can come from that, from this energy of tapping into this 9 of Cups energy. So this is what a brilliant way to end the reading. The 10 of Pentacles. So what is coming to you? What is coming to you? I feel like for the collective who chose Pile 2, it's really about lessons and learning from those lessons, appreciating those lessons coming to you in your love life, in your money, in your career, taking on all those lessons, showing more gratitude to yourself, reaffirming who you are using affirmations, and believing in your own power, believing in your own true authenticity, because that's going to get you to more abundance, more joy, more stability. And if that's what you want, it's coming your way. It's coming your way. It's coming your way. So for the collective who chose Pile 2, Okay, I hope the messages are resonating. And you know what we like to do around here at Wagwan Tarot and Team? We like to just take what resonates, ooh, and leave the rest. I said, take what resonates, ooh, and leave. You gotta say it with power. Leave. Jamaican style, darling, you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. We have to say it with power. And boom. Leave. I saw it go. I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. You gotta take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go. Alright, but be sure to look good, feel good, tap into that self-love energy to let great things come to you every time. Stay hydrated, stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next one. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we have pile 3. Let's see what message is under pile 3. But before we begin, sit back and relax with a nice cup of tea or a beverage or some water. Let us know what you are sipping on and feel comfortable to just sip whenever, you know. That's what the vibes that we want to bring at Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Okay? And although I can't really see you when you're sipping, but you know what I mean, because I like to take a sip now and then. Okay, stay hydrated. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and let's see Wagwan. All right. Why, yeah. Ooh, baby, it's the Ace of One, Ace, oh, Ace of Wands, ooh, ay, ooh. Ooh, when you see the Ace of Wands now, the Ace of Wands is new beginnings, new opportunities. This could be a really good time if you are artistic, if you are creative, to start doing something. Take that action to go and work on a project, work on, you know, something that you've been focusing on, or something you may have had in your mind. Okay, it could also be in regards to love. There could be like a love interest or somebody who may want to take you out on a date. Okay, you might be getting messages at this time, you know, someone who might, I feel like this could also be like a lot of chemistry energy. So I feel like just be mindful of that when it comes to the Ace of Wands. You know, be mindful of that there might be a lot of chemistry, sexual energy. Okay, but I feel like it's a really good time to tap into that energy of starting anew. Okay, if that's something that you want, maybe thinking about a career, or you're looking at ways that you can create a new side hustle for yourself, Ace of Wands. Okay, take that action. If you like gardening, let's say, you know, we are now approaching summer. It's a really good time to get into that hot girl summer, baby. Get into that energy of that hot girl summer. Tap into that energy as well. Okay, do put it in the comments below if you want me to come up with a hot girl summer read, because I was thinking of something like that, and seeing Ace of Wands is making me feel like, ooh, you know what, start anew, why not? So put it in the comments. Okay, but Ace of Wands, something good is coming. There could be lots of messages. Okay, if it's a love interest, again, just be mindful that when you see the Ace of Wands, it can give that big D energy, and you have to be mindful of that. Okay, if it's just is it just a chemistry, you know, I'm feeling you feeling me, but exploring, you know, and you know, I feel like this, when you see the Ace of Wands and you might be like dating and taking time to date and get to know people, I feel like it's like trust your intuition, use your discernment, and date for data. Okay, date for data. Okay, dating for data, and that just simply means, you know, right, you being attuned with who you are, knowing what it is that you like, knowing what your true intentions are when it comes to love, knowing what your love languages are, knowing if there's any blockages or anything that you feel like you could work on at this time, so you can manifest a love that's pure, a love that's real, a love that's authentic, a love that's true. Okay, so essentially when you're going to date, it's kind of gathering information that on like a potential candidate, let's say, that will match you, because essentially that's what dating is. It's really to find someone that matches your energy, that matches your intentions, that matches your ambitions. Okay, or there can be an alignment of the two parties. Okay, so I feel like if there is any kind of love interest going on, or whether if you're not seeking love at this time, then you don't have to look into this. You don't have to worry about it. But if there are any of you, I feel like this could be, just taking that time to, as much as you might get, woo, ooh, I'm feeling a little bit of like, ooh, if you might be getting those kind of feelings from the messages and things like that coming back and forth. But I feel like it's, again, dating for data will really help you to kind of stay grounded. Okay, really grounded. All right. Okay, right, so let's have a look from the Jamaican proverb. What does the Jamaican proverb wants to tell the collective who chose Power 3 regarding what's coming to them? Love, money, career. Can we have a message, please? What's coming to you? 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 Ooh, this wants to come out. I'm not every kin teeth to laugh. I'm not every kin teeth to laugh. I'm not every kin teeth. This simply means sometimes when you see people's teeth and they're like all grinning, it's all smiles, it doesn't mean that they're, as they say, pearly whites or things like that. It doesn't mean that they're always like smiling. Sometimes it could be that they might be getting like that kind of smiling through their teeth. But it could either be like there's some ulterior motive, there could be some other intentions around it. And I feel like with the Ace of Wands and that message about that dating for data, I feel like that could be trusting your intuition and using your discernment. If there could be someone that you might be talking to, but you're still feeling, I'm not sure, taking that time to really, date for data. Okay. So the message here could be when you're kind of when you see it like maybe smiles, and it doesn't mean that you might get a vibe that you don't feel like it's a genuine smile or a genuine laugh or a mutual kind of laugh or agreement with one another. Sometimes it can be a sign that something's not funny, but it could also be a reminder to be mindful of who we might offend and who might have unfair intentions or bad intentions. Okay, so I feel like it's that is there to remind us of that. Okay, right, so we're gonna pull out a message from the Mermaid Oracle deck. I want to see what additional message is here regarding what's coming to you. This could be for what's coming to you for the collective who chose Power 3. For love, money, career. Can we have a message, please? Ooh, self-employment. So again, message earlier we had, to start something new. Self-employment. If you've been thinking about self-employment, wanting to start a side hustle, that could be, something that you can start now. Okay, this could be like the universe's way of like, maybe you might have been seeing some signs, you might have been noticing like messages or things about self-employment, starting a project, or and it kind of inspired you to want to do the same. Okay, so it says here, you're a born entrepreneur. Yes, honey, claim that. Click, 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 click. We're in a spoken word session. Yes, honey, yes. Ooh, baby. You're a born entrepreneur, and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. You hear that? Woo! You hear that? Ooh, 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 ooh. So self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur. So claim that energy for yourself. And I feel this could be, again, maybe you have a strong energy of creativity. Tap into that creativity, because I feel like tapping into that creativity energy will help you. But I feel like it's also with the Ace of Wands, it's this energy of being a go-getter, focusing on what you want to do. But I feel like it's also, you know, with the Jamaican proverb, just being mindful of who we might offend. And this could also be, you know, that energy of dating for data, you know, taking time to know somebody and to see where you lie. I feel like it could also be maybe if there's any talk of politics, maybe just getting to know, you know, again, it's all about alignment, but a message of politics came in mind. Okay, so we're going to pull out a message from the Lovers Oracle. Let's see what message wants to come out for the Lovers Oracle. From the Lovers Oracle deck, for the collective who chose Power 3. What do they need to know? What's coming to you? Love and love, money, career. Well, they want it to come out. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So there's a message here. You are trying too hard. And I feel like the Ace, it could be something to do with the Ace of Wands. There could be like maybe a lot of strong sexual energy, strong chemistry energy. Okay. So if that's not really what you want for at this time, okay, is the message could be here. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay. So emotions. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Now, I did a reading about your inner child, okay, and it was a message that intuitively just kept coming through, and I thought, okay, you know, someone needs to see this. So I like to do, you know, as much reads, you know, that comes from the intuition. So I feel like if you do get a chance, do have a look. If you haven't already, do have a look on the reading about what your inner child wants to tell you about love and your soulmate and finding the one. That kind of, because I feel like it can really help you to tap into that energy of really attuning yourself to what it is, as we said earlier, as part of those intuitive gems, getting to know you. Because the more you get to know you, the more you're allowing the universe to open its gates for you, and you're then allowing yourself to release those blockages. Okay, right. Wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Now, I feel like this could be, again, this whole energy, because there was a strong energy about dating for data. And when it comes to love, you know, if I see an Ace of Pentacles, great. For me, Ace of Pentacles, even better, because when you see the Ace of Pentacles, it represents that energy of security, you know, money, stability, and things like that. And love, Ace of Cups, brilliant as well, because then it's like a true love interest or an opportunity for love to come, you know, if you're interested in love. But when you see the Ace of Wands, you got to give it a side eye, okay? You got to give it, really? You got to, really? You really on love? You really about love right now? Darling, yeah, okay? Anti-self-love is really coming out. Collective, you're really about that love interest right now. You really, this is a sexual energy. You want that, or you want real love? Which one you want? Pick it and make sure it's a wise decision. All right, thank you, Anti-Self-Love. So simply what Anti-Self-Love is saying, when you see Ace of Wands, and it could be a love interest or a particular, like maybe a new love interest, just give it the side eye. Give it the side eye. Wait, don't jump in, don't dive in. Okay, let's slow down, ease on the dive in. Take that time to get to know. Okay, dating for data, gathering as much information. Is this particular candidate that's showing me interest at this time, are they in line with me? You gotta ask yourself that question, because sometimes this energy, you can get really caught up in the whole, ooh, I'm feeling I'm getting some like really, ooh, I'm feeling kind of hot under the collar. Ooh, it can steer you away. It can kind of create a distraction energy, and I feel like this energy of weight, time, emotions, your feelings, is to ground yourself, to stay grounded, to stay grounded. Don't get caught up on that pole now. Don't get caught up on that pole now. Don't get caught up on that pole now. So it's important right now, okay, to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So I feel like this could also be like a strong distraction energy. What's coming to you, there could be lots of things that could maybe try to take you off your course of trying to focus on your goals, focus on your own ambitions and things like that. And I feel like it's saying just to be mindful of that, be aware of that, okay? Be mindful of who you might offend, but I feel like it might also things that are not funny, but be mindful of this kind of energy that might be trying to come to distract you from what you need to be doing at this time, which is focusing on you, okay? And romance, Cupid's arrows strike. So there's definitely romance here, okay? There's definitely romance coming, but I feel like this romance, we're gonna pull out a card to just find out a little bit more about this energy here. But from what I'm gathering, it's kind of give it a side eye. Give it a side eye. If it was the Ace of Pentacles, I'd be like, okay, y'all gonna stick beside him. But Ace of Wands, really, really, Okay, so let's pull out this energy, okay, right. Can we have a message, please, for the Ace of Wands regarding this love interest? Let's see their true intentions, their true intentions. Okay, we got the King of Swords. Oh, hell no. Look, the King of Swords and the Tower in reverse. Oh, hell no. Girl. This is a girl moment now. Girl. Okay. Now, I know there's a little percentage of men that like to watch. So we got boy. Boy. Girl. Boy. Jane. John. Okay, when we see the King of Swords like this and the Tower, this is giving me what the Jamaican proverb is saying, and not every kin teeth I laugh. This means this person may come across like, hi, how are you doing? You looking really nice. I would like to get to know you. Okay, let's do a little bit of a story time. I know. How are you? What's your name? My name is Jane. Oh, hi, Jane. Really nice to meet you. Yes, I've been seeing you from around the way, and I really want to get to know you. And I've got this I've got this big D energy going on. Hey, woo! Jane, you might just feel a bit flustered, like, he's really handsome, really it seems like he's got lots going on. But then there is look at this going on. The Tower, there's some destructive energy going on. And I feel like it's kind of saying, look, wait. Jane, girl, wait. Really? Okay, so what has he got to... Oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. Okay, so what else do you know about him? That's a good question, So it sounds like, Jane, you might be really feeling him, but you don't really know if the two of you match. Okay, has he been what's he been like when it comes to talking about his past relationships? How does he talk about his ex and things like that? Because those can really signify red flags. And this is the energy I'm getting this kind of red flag energy, but I feel like it's also saying that maybe you also use your King of Swords energy to help you. When that, and the King of Swords energy is like, you know, use your logical mind, use your logical mind to help you to steer away from kind of relationships or love interests that can be not in line with where you need to be right now. I hope that is making sense, collective. Okay, but I feel like this person can come across like the King of Swords. They seem like well put together, but then I'm getting the message that keeps coming out is narcissism. So just be mindful of that, you know. And I feel like that's where you can maybe get caught. I feel like this message is saying, really be mindful of emotions. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. But I feel like it's also kind of saying, just tap into that energy of, right, this is how I'm feeling. I might be feeling like the Tower, like, everything is just all wobbly, everything is just like all unsettled. Let me take some time to sit. Okay, I'm trying too hard. I need to give it time. Let me rest. Let me try to meditate. Let me take a step back. Spend some time alone instead of focusing focusing somebody else or another. It's time to give some time for myself. And I feel like if you tap into that energy, it's really going to help you to steer away from things that are not in line with you, and to focus on what is truly aligned with you. And I feel like what's truly aligned with you right now is you telling yourself, right now I'm going the energy what my guardian angels want me to do right now, you know. And even asking for a sign, or a angel number, saying, please guardian angel, show me this angel number to let me as a reminder, or to reaffirm that I'm in line with this. Okay, so it could be, right, if you're in line, then you're saying you're right, you want to focus on you want to focus on bringing a love that is right for you. Okay, just say, I'm in line. Guardian angels, please show me 222 to let me know that I'm in line with meeting my soulmate, or I'm in line with working on myself to attract my soulmate. Okay, it could be something like that. Find something that you're comfortable with and that you can put it into your own wording, okay, and then use that. But I feel like there's a strong energy of distraction, and they may come in the form of strong sexual chemistry energy that can maybe distract you from what you need to do. But I feel like there's a strong focus of new opportunities, working on maybe employment and things like that, or starting anew, whether it could be focusing on a new career, or you might be looking at how you can then do it on the side and then it become your full-time gig, your full-time job, or things that you want to pursue. But I feel like while you're also trying to focus on that, there's also going to be a lot of distraction that can come your way, and I feel like that's the temptation to steer you away from what it is that you want to do. And I feel like the strong energy here is to sit, wait, and continue to focus on yourself, and that will really help you to stay away from destructive energy. Okay, but it can also, I feel like the Tower can also represent that energy of, now that there's a new energy that is coming your way to start something, it can also maybe break down things that are around you, or you seeing the breakdown of things around you that are no longer serving you. Okay, but I feel like as long as you could just say, I'm at peace with myself and everything is always working in my favor, that will help to shift, you know, that energy of being caught up in that distraction. So I hope that is making sense. Okay, but that's side eye, that's a side eye. Okay, right, so we're going to pull out some messages from this spiritual guidance cupcake. So let's have a look. Right, So let's see what messages wants to come out from the spiritual guidance. Okay, I need a sip of water, because that towel, baby, in reverse. All right, so, and I want to go in a little bit of song. So, what message wants to come out from the spiritual guidance cupcake? Ooh, what messages wants to come out from the spiritual guidance cupcake? All right, so we have protect. Look, protect your energy. Look at this. Look what we were saying earlier, collective, about protecting your energy. If you have picked this and you've been feeling that way, or been saying, this is your sign, girl, boy, this is your sign. Protect your energy. Give yourself a loving hug. I'm going to give you a loving hug, collective. You know, if I could virtually give, this is the energy I'm going to give out. This hug of protection. We're calling on Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael. I'll say you give this energy of protection to the collective at this time. May they feel protected and secure in themselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So, yes, protect your energy, give yourself a loving hug, and tell yourself you are always safe and protected. Tell yourself you are always safe and protected, okay? Read a motivational book and be inspired, okay? Look at this. Read a motivational book and be inspired. This is the wonders of the spiritual guidance cupcake. Listen to your gut and your intuition. If somebody don't feel, look, it said if something, but if something don't feel right, trust it, okay? Trust it. Intuitive gems are downloading. Take a beauty nap. Take a beauty nap. Yes, this is a good time to take a beauty nap. And drink some water and stay hydrated. Keeps the skin looking radiant and ever young. Get that bag, sis. See? Look. Get that bag, sis, bro. Look. Get that bag. Self-employment. New opportunities, okay? Get that bag. Oh, look at that. Booked and busy. That's the energy we have in here. But last but not least, we are going to pull out a message from the Simply Tarot. Ooh, I love this read. Well, I enjoy all reads, but I love this read. Woo! The Four of Coins. So the Four of Coins, I feel like the Four of Coins can really kind of be like, you know, maybe keeping things to yourself. But I feel like for this reading, that I feel like this is a positive in terms of keeping yourself focused on your goals, and don't get caught up in any distractions that may come to you at this time, because they may come looking glistening. They may come in a glistening, looking hot, looking good. You know, like you're like. Like you might be like, oh my gosh, did you see? Oh my god, did you just see? I feel like that's kind of the energy that it may come. And don't get, as much as it might sweet you or make you feel nice, ooh, so nice, don't get caught up in that, okay? Because look, that towel, baby, in reverse, honey. That's not, no. I feel like that's gonna bring you where you don't want to be right now. Focus on this energy of creating projects for yourself, creating new opportunities for yourself in love, money, and career, and really taking time, because all these messages as well about reading motivational books, okay? Listen to your gut, trust your intuition. If something don't feel right, If something don't feel right, trust it. Okay, with the four of coins, four of pentacles energy, protect your energy and give yourself a loving hug. Okay, take a beauty nap and get that bag. So to the collective who chose pile 3, I hope the messages are resonating. You know what we like to do here, okay? And I'm sure I come across any type of read that you see on YouTube altogether, okay? Just take what resonate. Take what resonate and leave. We have to say it with power. Leave. Now say it in the JA style. Take what resonate and leave the rest. I saw it go. I saw it go, darling. Take what resonate and leave the rest. But to the collective, look after yourself. Look good. Feel good. Stay blessed. Stay hydrated. And I will see you on the next one. One love to you all. And wah, guan.